I got goosebumps. Oh, God, what the Welcome to Supernatural Saturdays here on the Bald Brad channel, where we take one day out of the week to step aside from the politics, the craziness of the world, and dive into the paranormal, the unexplained, and the supernatural. What we're looking at today is top scary ghost videos for toilet viewing only. The spooky, ooky, freaky, deeky Saturday supernatural stuff is back. Folks, I'm excited for this one. Hit that like and subscribe button. Leave us a comment down below. Do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in the supernatural, Bigfoot, aliens, UFOs, all of it? Let us know in the comment section below. Without further ado, here we go.
The voice from the bushes. Doneen Bull Davis, who lives on the Louis Bull Tribe Reserve in Alberta, Canada, is relaxing at home one evening with her family. Suddenly, they begin to hear strange sounds coming from the dense thicket of bushes in their backyard. But they don't see anything there. What happens next is truly creepy.
That sound like Golem? Does that sound like Golem? Hello? I can't even, I don't even know what's that? What did I just try to attempt there? The guy that goes, hello, my precious. I thought I could do an impression. I thought I could do one 100% and that came out. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. I had to deal with that. That was Golem from Lord of the Rings. 100%. You can't tell me otherwise.
And her family all hear the same spine-chilling sound of a raspy little voice coming from somewhere in their backyard. The voice just doesn't sound normal.
How is it Nuke gets more quality photos, this 4K, 8K photo right here, than what the dude is actually filming on? I'm tired of this 480 stuff, folks. I'm tired of it.
And then things really start to get weird.
Oh, come out so I can see you. Come out. Come on. Come out. Come, DJ. Come on out. Shut up.
I'll tell you what, you send a round in those bushes, huh? Couple spray and prays. Think those kids will change their tune. Kids, golems, the spooky, ooky, freaky, deeky. Somebody's gonna be crapping their pants.
Come on. Hey, just f*** off. What's wrong with you? Huh? What?
The creepy voice seems to mock the family, mimicking what they say and eerily laughing at them while hiding in the bushes. But believe it or not, the situation takes an even more terrifying turn.
Come on out! Why not? Yeah, come on out! Come on! Come on!
I'm thinking it's just some neighborhood kids. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comment section? As of right now, what do you think it is? I think it's neighborhood kids.
Fuck you, let's leave! Just go grab that gun. No. Yeah, no problem.
Whatever is hiding in the bushes now asks, "Wanna play?" And with that, the family has now just had enough. They call the local police to their house and Doneen shows them the footage that she has recorded. The officers scout through the bushes looking for the threatening stranger. One of the officers also hears the raspy little voice mocking him. But even though he says the voice sounds right next to him, he says he didn't see anyone in the bushes. Doneen says that to this day, this disturbing event remains unexplained. Many video commenters believe that this could be some kind of creature roaming the Louis Bull Tribe Reserve. But what do you think this creepy voice could be? Hiding among the graves.
Folks, what do you think it is? I'm in the live chat with you. What do you think that was? I think it was a neighborhood kid. The guy should have grabbed a firearm. Say hello to my little friend. Say hello to my little friend. And just throw one off I know it's not legal. I mean, it depends what state you're in. But, you throw one over the bow. You let the person, the psycho, let you know you ain't playing. And, I mean, if you thought it was neighborhood kids, obviously you don't do something like that. But, you never know. I live in California. There's homeless people that will live in your backyard, for God's sake. So, I don't know.
Nuke's top 5 viewer Savannah Escoto says that she had a very strange experience when she took her 4-year-old daughter Isabella to visit her brother's grave at the San Fernando Cemetery in San Antonio, Texas.
It kills me, man, when I see cemeteries in almost like a dilapidated state. Like, we can't even get grass there, you know what I mean? That breaks my heart, because that tells me that there's probably not loved ones necessarily going there, cleaning up the place. It's tough for me. It's tough for me. I got friends, I got family that have moved on, and thank God the cemeteries that they are in are very nice for the most part. So it breaks my heart. If you're at a cemetery, don't let this happen, please.
What is it? Come here. Why don't you want to go sit down over there?
Because I'm scared.
Scared of what?
What is girl shadow?
What girl shadow?
What's that? Behind the tree.
Behind the tree?
Yeah.
Little Isabella says that she sees, quote, a girl shadow behind a tree in the cemetery, and comes hurrying back to her mom. When Savannah turns her camera toward the tree, she catches what appears to be a face from behind the tree. The face seems to be translucent, as cars passing on the road behind can be seen right through it.
I think it's just matrixing. So if you're unfamiliar with matrixing, it's the tendency of the mind to see something that is familiar to it that's not technically there. I think because it's flickering, I think it's just a shadow. And you just mentioned there's cars going by, so I think it's just it's the trick of the imagination. Okay.
So is this the girl shadow that little Isabella was afraid of? Her mom Savannah isn't sure what to think of this creepy experience, and she has no idea who or what this is. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be
If you see anything, say something. See something, say something. We got it, Nuke. We got you, baby. We got you.
possession. This next creepy video was shared on the popular Spanish language podcast Paranormal by guest and paranormal investigator Antonio Zamudio.
Antonio Zamudio! Orale!
On the podcast, Antonio tells the story of Augusto, an 11-year-old boy who started behaving very oddly after buying a strange-looking doll at a garage sale. The little boy became obsessed with the toy, staying up all night and talking to the little doll. After hearing unexplained voices in their house, Augusto's mother had had enough. She threw the doll away. But the doll mysteriously reappeared 3 days later at their home, lying at the foot of Augusto's bed.
See you, Augusto? Think you can get rid of me that easy? You think you can get rid of me that easy, vato? I tell you what, man, I've been around on me. I'll tell you what, you think you can get rid of Joker? Gustavo, you think you can get rid of me, man? I miss you guys. Like in Supernatural Saturdays, we're having a good time here, but Gustavo's not because there's some poltergeist, spooky, ooky, freaky, deeky doll haunting the guy.
Paranormal investigator Antonio sets out to help the family and install several static cameras throughout the home. The doll is placed in the hallway just outside the little boy's bedroom as he goes to sleep. The static camera recording the hallway catches something downright chilling. Soon after the boy falls asleep, the doll begins to move and then seems to actually run to the 11-year-old's bedroom. Antonio and the family are shocked when they watch the footage. The investigator decides to take the doll from the family and has kept it locked away at his home ever since. So could the doll be possessed by a spirit? Or just what do you think happened here? Let me know. Unstable.
Yo, I don't know what that was, but Antonio, Gustavo, little Joker, I don't know what that was. It was freaking nonetheless. We've seen a lot of these doll videos, and it freaks me the hell out. I don't know what that was. I'm not saying it's supernatural. You guys let me know, man. I really do read the comments. I read the live stream. I mean, some of you are skeptics in here with me. What was it? Come on.
This next strange video was recorded by a CCTV camera in a horse stable, but the location of the stable and the original source of the footage are unknown. The video shows a horse in its stall, relaxed and peaceful. But around 2:39 a.m., there's an odd dark flash across the CCTV camera, and then all hell breaks loose.
Heard a bang. Run, Bullseye, run! I didn't see the flash, by the way.
Something unknown disturbs the horse so much that it panics and actually breaks right through its stall. But that's not all, because as the horse roams loose in the stable, what happens next is truly bizarre.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. You guys see anything? It's clearly distressed. Am I just missing it? Look, folks, sometimes it's not all paranormal, supernatural. The horse could just want to be getting freaky. You know what I'm saying? I think we can fill between the lines. When nature calls, you gotta make babies. I mean, that... The horse's feet are just dangling. Oh, poor guy. He's stuck. Somebody help the guy. looking at, Nuke?
The horse lingers at a different stall, disturbing one of the other horses as it kicks and makes panic noises. The horse then seems to angrily attempt to leap over into the other stall with that horse. The stable owner says that this incident is one of the weirdest things he's ever experienced with one of his horses. Now, this video was shared to TikTok, and comments mentioned that the culprit might be Jen, as apparently it is said that Jens will often torment horses. And there was also that odd dark flicker in the camera footage. So, paranormal or not? Really, without a source, we'll never know what happened here. And maybe this horse just randomly lost its damn mind. The passenger.
All right, look, I'm gonna let Nuke have this one. That's scraping at the bottom of the barrel, in my opinion. The horse wanted to get freaky, okay? It's like you've been in prison your entire life. I understand this horse probably gets let loose every now and then, but he wanted to get let loose. He wanted to get the booty, so he blew out of his stall and was clearly willing to go at some extraordinary lengths to get after that female horse. And he got stuck doing it. You hurt the guy's pride, Nuke. The man was trying to just get some freaky deeky. And you hurt his pride. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? You guys let me know. Sorry, folks. I know it's a family-friendly show. Children, your parents will tell you about the birds and the bees. Ask them right now about the birds and the bees. Is this still birds and bees, bees and birds? I don't know.
Taxi driver Jarek from Baguio, Philippines is working the night shift when he spots a woman on the side of the road who needs a lift. What happens next is something he'll never forget.
Saan po kay ma'am? Scott Barrio? Sige po.
Nobody got in that car.
Hala? Diyos ko po. Wala. Multa ata yung nasakay ko ah. Ay, Hala. Wala. Multo yung nasakay ko. Diyos ko. May sumakay kanina. May sumakay kanina, pero bakit nawala? Scout Barrio sabi. May sumakay kanina, wala.
Here's the thing. This is why I'm a little suspicious. Why are you... My reaction, if this were to happen to me, is I wouldn't be driving erratically. He already pulled over. Sound like he had his blinker on or maybe his emergencies. And then he like takes off and just driving erratically. Oh God, she was in the back of my car. She had this pale face. And like opening and closing his door. I don't know. It just seems a little bit much to me. And the sad thing is that I really do believe that things like this have happened to people that are legitimate. We've actually seen them here on Supernatural Saturdays. A lot of it tends to be what we've seen in Japan after the tsunami and stuff like that, where you have these people just getting in the car asking to go somewhere and then they just disappear. Or there's people trying to, hitchhike and they're not real. They get in the car and they just disappear. You guys remember that show Unsolved Mysteries back in the day? Showed it on there. I grew up on that show. So let me know. You guys think this guy's legit? I don't know. A little much. It's a little theatrical to me. Is this the reversed? Are we actually going to see it?
We can see the taxi door open and close, and Jarek swears a woman wearing a long white and purple dress stepped into his taxi.
I would add more credibility if the timestamp on the camera that showed us the stop was the same timestamp as the camera that was in the car filming him, supposedly freaking out that there was a ghost in there.
Requesting to be taken to Scout Barrio, a neighborhood in the city. After a short drive, he looks into his rearview mirror to discover that there's no woman in his car. She has disappeared. He's baffled and looks around the back seat in startled disbelief. Jarek says he was tired and never got a good look at the woman's face, but he's certain a woman got in his car. So could it be that Jarek gave a taxi ride to a spirit? Or just what do you think was happening here? The thing in the caves. NUKE'S Top 5 viewer Raul Garcia Ogando reached out to me about something that his son caught on camera while exploring an old mine in El Paso, Texas. Did you see it? As Raul's son pans the camera, someone or something can be seen hiding in the dark.
Bobby? Is that you? I hadn't seen you for 50 years. No. I mean, it looks like a guy that's been down there, right? Just roughnecking it in the coal mines. Been down there for 60 years. Doesn't know who the president is. Been eating dirt and bark. Just suckling at the wall for any moisture. I don't know. Looks like his legs are crossed, right? His hands are like this. Just a poor soul.
Of the cave. Raul explains in his email that he didn't see anything at the time and didn't notice the figure until they looked back at their videos later. So what is this? Let me know. A mystery in the mirror in Morocco. NUKE'S Top 5 viewer Carlo reached out to me about a strange video recorded by his sister Grace during a trip to Morocco. Grace and her husband are at the Riyadh Laroussa Hotel in Fez, Morocco. Grace decides to take a video of the beautiful 17th century palace-style interior. What happens next is truly bizarre.
This is the door going inside. And then this is going outside. We're now heading to the... Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry.
Did I miss it?
A man appears out of nowhere, startling Grace so much that she apologizes for almost walking into him.
Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry.
Now here's where it gets weird. When taking a closer look at the footage, Grace and her husband can clearly be seen in the reflection of a mirror hanging on the wall in front of them. But there's no man. Then in a split second, the man appears right in front of her, standing quietly. Grace then turns towards the exit and we see her reflection again in a different wall mirror. But again, the standing man is not there. She turns around and the man is gone. Now finally, perhaps this is just normal camera blur, but when taking a close look at the man's face in the video, something just doesn't look quite right. But you decide on this. So did Grace capture a paranormal event on camera? Could this be a so-called glitch in the Matrix? Either way, let me know what you think.
Like if the guy's trying to run to the toilet, he's coming around the corner. I mean, how many times this happens at the grocery store all the time, where you're going down the aisle, just looking around, perusing after a hard day of work, and you just almost nail somebody. Every time. So, it's nothing, folks. Just a guy just trying to enjoy the museum. Or I don't know what it is, a palace museum. I wasn't paying attention. Neither were you. Tell me what that is. If you have to rewind it, you lose. What is that?
Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry.
Your car's extended jinn warranty. Popular Jordanian paranormal investigator Hassan Barbar is exploring an abandoned location somewhere
I think this is the guy that goes, Shmala. Shmala.
in the middle of nowhere, when suddenly he hears the sound of his car alarm going off in the distance.
سيارتي بتزمر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Shmala. Rahim.
والله سيارتي بتزمر.
Rahim.
Now obviously Hassan wants to know what triggered the car alarm, and he heads back to check it out. What happens next was all captured live on Snapchat.
والله أنا خايف يكون ورا السيارة ويهجم علي. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله أنا خايف يكون ورا السيارة ويهجم علي. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم.
Why are you going so slow, man? I got goosebumps.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
What the f...
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله.
Shmala.
Something jumps out at us.
I mean, I don't think it's a djinn or ghosty wosty. It's just, man, again, I'm coming from California, folks. Homeless people throw their feces at you. I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to make this political. I'm just saying that people sometimes are more scary than actual ghosts and supernatural stuff is. I mean, could a ghost kill you? Sure, maybe. Somebody can make an argument for that. A person can kill you. You're out in the middle of nowhere. You're looking for jinns, ghosty wosty, smala Allah. This guy right here is clearly trying to take your hubcaps, leaving your car on bricks. He's gonna take your life.
Hassan absolutely scaring this out of him. He eventually regains his composure, but when he looks around the car, he finds nothing and no one.
أنا شفت حدا هون. يا جوال.
Unfortunately for Hassan, this isn't the end.
بس يا رب هو يكون. طب خليني السيارة تشتغل يعني. إيه؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. بسم الله.
Homie just takes off in the car. Later, bro.
بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء. Hey.
This is why I think it's fake, is because if somebody stole your car like that, would you just like watch it drive off and then start running later after it's like a good 20 yards down the road? And look, the amount of stuff this guy catches, I've been watching ghost stuff for over 20 years. And I know a lot of people don't catch the type of, like, they go their entire careers investigating all the time and don't catch as much stuff as this guy does. So I think it's baloney. It's great. It's scary. It's freaky, deeky, spooky, ooky, but it's not real. And if a ghost really did steal your car or a djinn, I'd be pissed. Because you know insurance ain't covering that. I mean, how do you report that to the police? Hey, buddy, a ghost stole my car. If anything, you're the one that's going to get arrested because they're going to think you're on some little dopey-opey, you know? Can we do those gestures on YouTube anymore? I don't know. Oh, come on, man. You're leaving the car running. You're burning the gas. Gas is almost $7 a gallon here in California in some places, folks. It's outrageous. And now I understand this is a different country. I'm assuming. Maybe I shouldn't assume. But you're burning fossil fuels.
هاي في طبعتين اخوانا وكلبه وما بعرف. بسم الله.
I was ready that time.
السيارة شغالة يا اخوان.
Is anybody thinking what I'm thinking here? A lot of dirt, dude. A lot of dirt. Jordan Peterson's book, 12 Rules for Life, says make your bed. Clean up your area. Look, folks, it's dirty. You gotta clean the wheel.
لا لا الله.
Any Bald Brad Show viewers, cars like that, it's Saturday. When this is done, you know what you got to do. And if I got some of your wives in here saying, look, Jeff, I told ya, clean the damn car. Brad says so. Look it. Sorry, boys. I'm sorry. And if the shoe's on the other foot, ladies, clean your car. Okay? Clean something. That's not okay.
بسم الله الرحمن
God ain't
الرحيم.
gonna clean your car, brother.
Hassan's car seems to just drive away on its own, eventually coming to a stop a little way down the road. Hassan is shocked by the bizarre experience as he once again finds no one in or around his car. The investigator has had enough. He ends his live stream and drives home, presumably wanting to be sure that his car doesn't just drive home without him. So did Hassan capture creepy Jinn activity live on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
It's a hoax.
You decide. The Old Sacred Heart.
Made up my mind.
Restaurant employee Nikki works at Ozone Pizza, located in the old abandoned and restored Sacred Heart Hospital in Pensacola, Florida. The hospital was built way back in 1915, and except for the pizza restaurant, the large structure is mostly empty. It's said that the old hospital is haunted by former patients and the ghosts of nuns who worked there. It's 11:30 at night and Nikki decides to go on a walk around the hospital with his co-workers after their shift. That's when the group spots something very creepy.
Oh my God! You see it? It had arms. Grayson, that had arms. No, those are arms. Oh my God! Oh my God! It's a real person. No, those are arms now. No, those are arms. No, those are arms.
We saw a ghost nun. The dude's just trying to do payroll at the end of the night, trying to make money, get it out to the employees because he ain't going to get paid because he bought an entire sanctorium, wherever the hell that is, hospital, to use one room. The guy's just trying to make ends meet and you're sitting there screwing with them. It's a nun. It's a nun. It has arms.
No, I don't care. Those are arms.
She has the nun hat on. I see it. That's f***ing arms.
Homie's just trying to make a pizza. It's like, damn kids.
The building is completely empty, yet someone can be seen standing behind a window. The group freaks out and have no idea who or what it could be. Nikki and his friends believe that the creepy apparition might belong to one of the nuns who used to work in the hospital. And a close-up of their capture does indeed look a bit like a thin woman who could be dressed in a nun's habit. But again I ask, what do you think this is? You decide. the dark thing in the basement. TikTok user Will Graves is home alone when he starts to hear the disturbing sound of someone walking around in his basement. Now, Will believes his house to be haunted, so he starts recording and cautiously heads downstairs to check it out.
Okay, TikTok. So, my power is out at the moment in the basement. And I swear, I keep hearing someone walk. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's kind of creepy. Laundry room still has power, so that's good.
Did you see it?
But the rest of the basement's power is completely out, which is very strange. I'm not sure what that noise was, but I don't know. I'm home alone right now, so we'll see, I guess. Look out back. No, nothing back there. I don't know. There's been a lot of strange things happening. Figures, shadows. So, I don't know. Maybe some tips, advice would help out. I can't really see anything, but
neither can I.
there's no one in here.
Did you see it? As Will walks downstairs into his basement, someone can be seen standing inside his bathtub, weirdly just facing the wall. When Will looks back into the bathroom about 30 seconds later, the figure has completely disappeared. Will says that he's done several paranormal investigations at his local cemetery, and he believes something might have followed him home. But is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Freaky, but I think it's a hoaxy woaxy.
Thanks so much for watching. As always, my schedule is...
I was hoping for a bonus clip there, folks. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We try to have a little bit of fun, be quirky, you know. Not the most compelling Nukes top 5, top 10 in this case, videos that we've seen. But again, we know a lot of these are fake, but we're trying to find that needle in a haystack video that gives credence, credibility to the other side, to the paranormal, to the supernatural, to the unexplained. I hope you enjoyed this Supernatural Saturdays. A lot of you watch this with your families, your kids, your wives, your husbands. Love hanging out with y'all. I love it. We should get back to a normal schedule. I think we got a lot of things behind the scenes figured out here. I hope you enjoyed the Supernatural Saturdays. Love hanging out with y'all. Hit that like and subscribe button. Share this to your friends and family. Watch all the way through. It does help the analytics and pushes our videos out to new viewers who haven't seen our content or our channel. With that being said, folks, I'll see you later.